Zimbabwe, and welcome to this week's edition of Transformation Markers. I do hope I find you well. Today we want to talk about issues that have been affecting the nation and the party, the Movement for Democratic Change, in the last week. During the weekend we had the Marondera rally, and after that there was commotion that took place in and around the Ruwa Mafuke areas. So today on the program we've invited the MDC Vice President, Honorable Morgen Komichi, to give to light some of the issues that have been affecting the party. We thank you so much for joining us. Honorable Komichi, welcome to Transformation Markers.
Well, thank you very much. Actually, the party itself, as we speak now, is under attack. The regime, the ED regime, has already made a plan which they are now executing. They've targeted the entire leadership of MDC, starting with my president himself. He's under threat, he's being followed wherever he goes, and unknown people with dubious number plates on their cars, they're actually following the president wherever he goes.
We understand the Saturday incident is not isolated.
Yes, it has happened on several occasions. Even when there are some, about last 2 weeks when he went to church, they followed him up. And wherever he goes, they went behind him. And actually the last Saturday's event was actually a climax of what these guys have been doing. And trying to cause accidents, intimidating, harassing the president, instilling fear in him. This is well planned, well calculated, and the regime wants to achieve something which we don't know. They are threatening his life. He feels strongly that they want to eliminate him.
But why? I mean, ZANU-PF won the election, they say.
ZANU-PF didn't win the elections. ZANU-PF rigged the elections.
Okay.
This is why they are panicking. They are afraid of President Nelson Chamisa now and future. They actually are more afraid when you come to the 2023 elections. They are shivering. They've no plan at all. They don't know what to do. So it will be easier for them to make sure that by that time, President Chamisa will not be in existence. So we are really worried about that. And if you look even at other senators as well, I'm actually being persecuted myself. Currently, I'm going to court, and I'm being charged for telling the world and the nation that the elections, the results that were being announced by the executive person were fake.
Can they prove that they are not fake?
They cannot prove that, because on the very day on the 2nd of August, when I told the world that the results were fake, they were changed 3 times after that day, which made clear that I was actually correct. The results were fake. And I stand by that, because evidence is there that they changed those results from what they'd announced, because they'd announced 50.8, they went down to 50.7, they ended up at 50.6, which actually proves that I was correct. But today, I'm in jail. I'm in court. I'm being charged. I'm being accused of telling the people. And it's not only me. If you look at Honorable Gabuza of Binga, he's being persecuted. If you look at Honorable Lillian Tigers, she's being persecuted. If you look at Honorable Tendai Piti, he's being persecuted.
Honorable Happy Mochidziwa.
Honorable Happy Mochidziwa is also being persecuted because they want to destroy the party.
They are also employees of the MDC who are in court, facing the same charges of causing violence during the 1 August incident.
No, if you look at that, you can actually see it's a well-crafted move. They've attacked the leadership. They are now attacking the staff. So they want to make sure that there will be the movement becomes dysfunctional. They also arrested most of our senior guys who are supposed to be working at Harvest House. They are being, accused of having caused the violence. Then we wonder at what point would a single staff member would be accused of causing some kind of a huge incident that took place on the 1st of August. Then the 1st of August, it was a different event altogether. And the technical staff were actually in the offices, working at issues of our election processes. They were actually working with the polling agents that had come from all over the country. Polling agents who were bringing the V11 forms here, and the technical staff were receiving and processing those papers. Surprisingly, the police came here and then arrested him. All this is done to destroy MDC, to make sure that at least MDC will not function. They knew they were going to lose elections. They knew. The CIO had the intelligence that President Stamisa was going to do. And they knew they were going to announce the fake results. And they expected the reaction from the people. They knew soon after announcing the results, they would then, the people would react, and to make sure that the uprising was not going to be so violent or was not going to be so huge, they planned to intervene and kill the people.
And that culminated in the events of the 1st of August.
So the 1st of August was a planned event. They planned to kill certain people so that whatever they would have done after no one would raise his head after announcing the results.
Instilling fear.
Instilling fear so that no one would react. So it was a well-planned thing. So we're informed that ZANU-PF, this plan, working together with the CIO, working together with the army. So what we are now witnessing is what ZANU-PF had planned. So they are not trying to put the blame on MDC. There is nothing on this earth, or there's nothing that happened on the 1st of August that warranted the death of the people. Whoever had demonstrated was supposed to be arrested by the police. They've been taken to prison, taken to jail, charged for whatever could have. There's nothing that would warrant the death.
And now, Honorable Komichi, we have the Commission of Inquiry and the public hearings that they've been conducting. And in the last few days, we have seen the army coming to testify, the ZEC chairperson Chikuba coming through to testify, and they all seem to want to point at the MDC as having caused the disturbances of the 1st of August. Firstly, we hear that the soldiers did not fire at the people, but rather they fired at a 45-degree angle. And then there are people who died. And they are saying there's a militant group within the MDC that are supposedly armed, and they are the ones who shot at these innocent civilians who lost their lives on the 1st of August. What's your comment on that?
You really wonder whether the regime is known. In the first place, why forming this commission? In order to come out with what? Because the president of this country knows what happened. Everything is on record. Everything was videotaped. The soldier who killed people is known. And he knows his system. There is no one in this country according to the constitution who is with the powers of deploying that. This is the commander-in-chief of this country, who is the president, who is with the constitutional powers to deploy army. Deployment of the army is what I'm talking about. Those soldiers were all over this seat of Harare. The tankers were all over the seat of the Harare. In the first place, let us ask our question that who gave the authority for the deployment? You don't have to look for the answer from the mountain or from a wall.
Well, the police say they couldn't control.
Constitutionally, it is the president. We are talking about the deployment first. The people that were demonstrating in Harare were not armed. They were ordinary people. This thing was spontaneous. People were just itched by what was happening at that time. Then the police was well armed. Some of the police were very armed. Some of them were the baton sticks. And they could have contained this kind of violence. They could have arrested everyone. They could have, as police, because these people were not fighting with the police. They were just running around, whatever, shouting, but they were not fighting physically with the police. So the police actually contained or could have contained these demonstrators. There was no need to bring the army. There was no need to bring the army at all. And whatever people did on that particular day, there was nothing that was warranting the death of any person. Because these people were not attacking the police.
No.
Evidence is there. These people were not attacking the soldiers. Evidence is there.
What were they doing?
So they were, from what we also saw in the videos, they were running around, singing and demanding for the results and so forth. But that was not a warranty for them to be killed. There was nothing. There was no excuse. There was no excuse. What I believe strongly was that the police had the capacity to arrest. But as we speak today, none of the demonstrators is arrested. None. Why? Which means, so that's why we now start to suspect whether these demonstrations were really spontaneous or they were organized by some people in order to give an excuse to kill, so that they will put fear in the people, so that they will be able to announce fake results the following day. If you look at it, the people were killed on the 1st of August, and the fake results were announced on the 2nd of August. You don't even, if you even care if you not even see the link. Listen to what Priscilla Chigumba said before the commission. Morgen Komichi caused the violence.
How? Exactly, because the results were announced on the 2nd, the violence took place on the 1st.
That's where you pick up the link of their strategy, that they were afraid of the outcome of the results, because they knew they were going to be announcing fake results, and they were expecting people to react. That's why all over Zimbabwe, where the complaint has gone, people have been told to mention Morgen Komichi's name in a bid to link Komichi to violence, so that they will be able to arrest him and destroy the art. So you can see it's well calculated and well planned, and we do believe that this commission itself is actually illegitimate. It's not even necessary at all, because Zimbabwe itself, it with enough security or enough police to pick the people who committed the crime, arrest them, and send them to jail if they are found guilty. But they've not done that. So they've formed the commission in order to give the blame to the MDC leadership.
Now, you raise a very interesting issue here, Honorable Komichi, the issue of instilling fear in the people. But what we have also seen is that the MDC has been going around when you're doing your thank you rallies, and people are adamant to claim their victory, as the MDC says. What is it that you have found from the people that keeps you motivated enough to pursue this issue?
One thing that we've found out from the people, is that people are very clear that they did not vote for the president who is in power at the moment. The president who is in power at the moment is a result of ZEC, which announced the fake results, and also a result of the Concord, which then upheld the ZEC result. But the legitimacy from the people is not there. That's why people are still able to meet in their thousands at our rallies even after elections. They are asking a question that we would not vote for Emerson Mnangagwa. We voted for Nelson Chamisa. How come Nelson Chamisa is not the president? So their anchor is being shown. So they are demanding that they must get what they voted for. They are demanding that we need the president that we voted for.
And Understandably so, because the MDC has been consistently saying that elections are rigged in the country, and I think we've seen the effects of the 2008 election, the 2013 election, and the recently held 2018 elections. And previously, 2000, 2005, all those elections have brought out a disputed outcome. And now the people are asking, what is it that the MDC is going to do differently? Because we voted for you, we gave you the mandate, but now you are not the ones in power, the economy is crumbling, everything is going haywire, and the MDC is saying, let's be peaceful.
We are a non-violent party. We don't believe in violence. And this has been our philosophy for the last 18 years, 19 years now. And we chose as an ideology that we will not be able, we will not be involved, we will not get the power to run this government through blood or through violence. We will not take up arms against the government, which is there for us to be in power. We resolved as a party to pursue the non-violent route. And this is what we're specializing in, and we're perfecting it. It will take time for us to achieve what is our.
Is that why they are taking advantage of it?
That is why they are taking advantage, but we will not be driven into their corner. We don't want to be put into their box. We will maintain our non-violent approach. This is what we specialize in. We are clear about what we want to achieve, and we are aware that the people that are making life difficult for Zimbabwe are some of the soldiers who do not believe in the power transfer. You remember in 2002 elections, President Tsvangirai won the elections, and the matter went to the courts, and the judgment is not even out up now. Up now, in 2008, with overwhelming evidence of the victims by President Tsvangirai, again the soldiers refused to transfer power. In the 2018, we got overwhelming evidence as well, and again we believe the soldiers are refusing to transfer power. So that's why we're being, as a party, calling for the security platform. We want the soldiers to appreciate that the will of the people should be respected. The reason why we go for elections is to seek the mandate to lead this country through the power, the will of the people. But in this country, the will of the people is not being respected. So there is a misunderstanding by some of the choosers who believe that opposition political parties are enemies of the state. In the eyes of the soldiers, MDC is an enemy of the state. We are not the enemy of the state. We actually want to run the country. We actually want to change the governance culture. The economic crisis that is in this country, we want to deal with it. The leadership crisis that we have in this country, we want to deal with it. Because we are Zimbabweans who are naturally entitled to be the leaders of this country. Unfortunately, our national army looks at us as the enemy of the state. We actually want to take care of them. We actually want to take care of their families. We want to take care of this country. We want them to live in a peaceful country. We have only one national army. We as MDC don't have any other army that we are training or what we are trained. The allegations that are being given to us that we train the vanguard is not trained vanguard. These are civilian, innocent youth that only organize themselves in a structured center. But they don't have any military training at all. They don't have any guns at all. They've never touched guns in their one that is in their lives.
Is the vanguard still there?
People actually misconstrue the vanguard, and they want to think or believe that MDC is putting up the necessary training people to wage war or something. No, we didn't do that. But after even heard what people have said, the misunderstanding that arose from the operations of the vanguard, we have actually disbanded it. So because we are sensitive to what people were saying, the vanguard is no more there. We disbanded the vanguard soon after the burial of our president, Morgen Komichi. We said as National Council, made a resolution, and effected the resolution So it's no longer there. Because we wanted to respond to the people, the outcry of the people, that these young boys were being abused. Certain people will not be part as such, were abusing them, not the party. We don't believe in violence, we're a non-violent party. That's why we've gone for the last 90 years, and you will never hear that MDC planned or had guns or anything else, because we don't believe in it. Anyone who become violent in MDC, tarnishes our people.
All right, there are insinuations in the public media we have seen over the last few months, even as you've hinted that there has been concerted effort to attack the MDC leadership. We've heard, we've heard in the media that President Nelson Chamisa was to be charged with treason. The 19th anniversary that you had in Kwanzaa Stadium, where you said that the people are inaugurating their president, the people's president, Advocate Nelson Chamisa. And there's been an outcry basically from ZANU-PF around continued reference to Advocate Nelson Chamisa as the people's president. What's your comment on that?
There must be difference between the ED regime and the Mugabe regime. We suffered under the Mugabe regime for the last 37 years, being persecuted. We have been taken to prison for expressing ourselves. The ED regime continues to suppress us. The political space is being blocked. We cannot express ourselves. So as MDC, we are demanding for individual freedoms and citizens' freedoms. We must be able to say what we want. When we are at a rally, this is our arena to express our political feelings. And we want to tell our people what we think. We are talking to our people. This is an arena to talk to our people. And as MDC, we believe strongly that the elections were stolen. And in MDC, our president is Nelson Chamisa. In MDC, we believe strongly that the leader of this country is Nelson Chamisa. That's got nothing to do with ZANU-PF. ZANU-PF did what they did through the ZEC and the Concord, and they look at each other, and they are there. They are running the country, and they should not running down the country. Yes, you're right, running down the country. And we are opposition political parties. We must not massage them. We are not ZANU-PF, so we don't need to feel sorry or to be sympathetic to ZANU-PF. We must stand up as opposition and express ourselves as opposition and make life difficult for them. Because one thing to do, they must do better things. They must actually improve. They must actually meet our demands, because that's the work in the peoples of the opposition. Yes, of course, ZANU-PF went angry when we said President Chamisa is inaugurated. But what crime was committed? What crime was committed? The Constitution is very clear on the procedure of inaugurating the president. If you take the script of what we did 18 months ago, and you take the Constitution and you marry the two, they are quite different. In leadership, when you are a president, you don't need to be angered by the people. You are there to be criticized as a leader. Remember, when you become the president, you have taken the responsibility of every individual in the country. And you are there because of the will of the people, the vote of the people. Whether I did not vote for you, but at the end of the day, you end up there. You are responsible for my personal issues. Otherwise, if you did not have a president, each one was going to have his or her own road, his or her own school, his or her own hospital.
In other words, there won't be organization.
There will be no organization. There will be disorder. But for us to have organization, we should have someone who stands. When you are there as a president, if you do not perform to my expectation, allow me to question you. Where is my hospital? Where is my road? Where is my money? Where is my cash? Where is... Because I'm questioning you because I abdicated my responsibility unto you, and you are doing it on my behalf. So I must question you. It's not the other way around which you experienced during Mugabe's time. Which we continue to experience that now.
Yeah.
We should continue to experience that now. That when we abdicated our responsibility unto you to do our way, you come, when you question you come back and punish us.
I mean, like the president was telling university graduates that they must create jobs, and yet when they were campaigning, they were saying we're going to create jobs for you.
Yes. And this is what we are saying in leadership. The Mnangagwa government must change the ways of doing things. Be a president. When you are a president, you are like a father, you are like a mother. You must listen to the people. You must listen to the children. And we are questioning the legitimacy of Emerson Mnangagwa. He must answer us. We are questioning the lack of reforms in this country. The lack of constitutional reforms, electoral reforms. He must answer us. We are asking, we're questioning why this country is experiencing such kind of serious economic decline. He must answer us. Why does this country lacks national healing? This country is not a nation at all. We are polarized. We are asking him. He must answer. We are asking to, why is this country isolated out of the international world? Why is it under restrictions and conditions from the international world? You must respond to us. These are the things that we are raising as opposition. And you should never expect us as opposition to massage him. We'll meet him on the street. We'll meet him in parliament. We'll meet him in council. We'll express ourselves. We want democracy in this country. We want individual freedom of citizenship in this country. We want to have a free and fair election. The people of God must not lose hope. We are going to achieve it one day. We are following the non-violent way. We know where these guys get their power from. I've already explained. These are the soldiers. And the soldiers must be engaged. They must reform. When we say soldiers must reform, we are not saying they must be removed from their positions. No. We are dealing with the mindset. We want their mindset to be changed.
To be national.
To be national. They must accept that they are a national army which can serve any other party that comes into power. They are not there for ZANU-PF alone. ZANU-PF has failed to run this government for the last almost 38 years. They must now be removed. Let us now put a new party, which is MDC, because people have voted, they've shown their support, their interest in MDC for a long time.
And they are confident.
MDC won in 2002. MDC won in 2008. MDC won in 2018. So the army should simply let the power go up. But this is the process that we are dealing with now. There must be mindset change. And this is what we in short mean by security sector reform. Without this reform, we would continue to suffer under the abuse of this ZANU-PF government.
And the MDC is asking, is proposing what you say is the 5-point plan to legitimacy, including national dialogue.
Yes.
Are you still open to talking?
Yes, we are very clear as a party, as MDC. We believe that a crisis of this nature, which the Zimbabweans are experiencing at the moment, can be resolved through a dialogue. Let us meet and resolve the legitimacy crisis. Let us meet and agree and implement key reforms that we need: electoral reforms, constitutional reforms. To deal with the simple reforms, let us have a concrete roadmap to make sure that we achieve that. Let us all agree to build the nation itself. We are not a nation. The Velas don't feel part of this country. The Korekores don't feel part of this country. The Makarangas don't feel part of this country. We have the responsibility as a nation to build a nation. We've got a lot of national healing issues that we need to deal with. We must focus on that, so that we need also as well, which is that we have an economic recovery. People are suffering.
The MDC proposes a 10-point economic recovery.
Yes. People are suffering. They are suffering. Their youth are not employed. The country has got more than 94% of unemployment. It's now worse. It's no longer that, because the self-employed people that are guarded as defendants were chased away from the city. What do you think those guys are surviving on? What do you think those families are living? Where are they getting food? Where are they getting rent? How are they sending their children to school? How are they buying medicine in hospitals, in pharmacies? So things have been worse. So there is a need for a comprehensive economic rescue package that must be built between the Zimbabwe themselves. We need also to have this country engaged in March 9. We need to open up lines of credit to all these countries to help these companies that have closed or that are ailing at the moment. We need this kind of business to build. And this is what MDC is saying. And this is what my president, Dr. Mix, said. And the ball is in this court. Leadership is seen by resolving problems. Good leadership. Bad leadership is seen by causing problems. Mugabe is an example of a bad leader. And ED an example of a bad leader. Change your ways.
Thank you so much, Honorable Komichi, for joining us on Transformation Markers and giving us light in terms of the challenges that the MDC continues to face, but the boldness that you remain resolute to want to solve and fighting for the development of our country. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right, so thank you so much for joining us on this week's edition of Transformation Markers. We were talking to the MDC Vice President, Honorable Morgen Komichi, and he was giving us light into the issues that you've been asking. Continue to send your requests, continue to send your questions, continue to send your suggestions and all the criticism that you continue to send, and we'll bring the leaders here and they will respond to those issues. Thank you so much for your feedback. We accept it and we want it. So keep on writing on our Facebook page, keep on writing on our YouTube channel, keep on writing on our WhatsApp platforms, and we will definitely answer those questions that you have. Thank you so much for joining us this week. Let's meet again next week as we talk more about the issues affecting Zimbabwe. Thank you and God bless you.